Hi everyone, Sarah here. This month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I'd like to talk a little bit about how you meditate for stress and anxiety. And actually, this isn't the purpose of meditation, but it does alleviate stressors that lead to depression and anxiety, which are the two leading causes of mental illness in adults today. And anxiety and depression are like two sides of the same coin. People who suffer from anxiety also experience depression and vice versa. So if you think about anxiety, that's like the lid. That's the way that we're trying to keep everything together without fully feeling the darker, more challenging emotions like depression. Depression is like pushing down, suppressing our spirit, not allowing the energy to flow. Some people actually report feeling worse when they try to meditate if they struggle with stress and anxiety. That's because when they're sitting in stillness, they're even more aware of the tension and the angst and the restlessness, the racing mind, and they end up feeling worse. So these are some practices you can do in addition to meditation. I'll be sharing 4 different practices. And the first is to move. Move your body, get out, shake, dance, take a brisk walk outside at least 10 minutes, jump up and down, do jumping jacks, 30 of them before you even attempt to sit still. Think of it as releasing the tension, releasing the angst, using a bit of effort and forcefulness to get that energy out. Why? Because when we're in stress response, which is fight and flight, we've got all this adrenaline pumping through our body. There are all these microaggressions that we feel on a day-to-day basis that we don't really get and purge out. So think of it as exorcise, get those demons out, get the energy out. Have you ever gotten into a fight with someone and you just felt so drained? You felt like somebody punched a hole in your stomach. And that's because, when we get into these conflicts, our primal brain is wired to fight it out or to run away. And in either case, you need to burn off that adrenaline that's pumping through your body. So think of it as giving yourself a chance to release all the inner tensions, give a place for your energy to move. That's why yoga was created over 5,000 years ago. The yoga asanas are meant to prepare the body, to stretch out the body, to get the angst and the restlessness out of the body, to open the body, make it more supple and receptive so that you could sit in meditation for long periods of time. Move your body. The second thing is to be fully released. Allow yourself to be fully released from tensions and relax. The best ways to practice relaxation are through body scan, simply scanning your awareness through your body. You can start at the bottoms of your feet all the way up through your legs, through the core of your body, through your arms, neck, and head. And just by scanning your body, you move your mind out of your head and into your body where you become more embodied in the present moment. Another thing that helps bring awareness to your body is by placing your hands on different parts of your body. So for example, on your heart and your belly, just by allowing yourself to notice the energy flow, the natural energy flow that comes from your hands. If you rub them together, there's this natural electricity, a tingling sensation, a magnetism. That is our life force energy. So you're connecting back to yourself and raising your awareness just by using your hands, which are natural healing conductors, and allow the energy to flow back into your body, the awareness to flow back into your core, rather than being stuck in the mind where the mind is recycling the same old thoughts and stories over and over again. And then the third way is to ground yourself and really become aware of your connection to the earth's energy. When we're feeling anxious and stressed, we're connected in our mind to the anxious and stressed focus. So if you allow yourself to connect to a neutral place, the earth's energy, and feel the groundedness and stability, that sense of stillness that comes from imagining a root that extends from your body into the earth, you'll receive that support and nourishment. You won't be so in the mind. So practicing these three techniques, grounding, body scan, energy healing, all of which I have more resources on in my YouTube channel. And thirdly, write, express your stress. Write down every day, what are your grievances? What's heavy on your heart? What's on your mind? What's been bothering you? What are you stressed about? Write things down, because when you give it the energy, a place to go, a place to land, you out the energy. It just wants to be known, it wants to be expressed, and you land it somewhere, it becomes more clear. You're more clear about how you feel and what you want and what you really need. And by allowing yourself to express your stress in a healthy way, such as through writing, where you're not harming anyone, you allow yourself to channel that stress and release it. So express your stress. And the fourth thing is to get plenty of rest. Really learn how to restore your energy. So many of us are depleted. We are chronically fatigued and burned out. And when you are sleep deprived, the way you process stress is much more intense, right? You're less resilient when you're exhausted and you're tired. So learning how to get plenty of sleep and rest, taking those naps, that's what I suggest. And if meditation has been hard for you because you have so much stress and anxiety, what I suggest is lying down and practicing relaxation, that body scan or deep relaxation techniques. Because what happens is when you feel that stress, it's your energy is all charged up and riled up and it's twisty and it's, kind of moving in the same direction. And it consumes a lot of energy. It's very draining. And your thoughts associated to that are also very draining. They drain your life force energy. So by lying down, restoring and recovering your energy, you'll find that just by being balanced, in your mind, your body, your spirit, by eating the right foods, getting enough rest every night, drinking good water, these things are instrumental and they play a key component to how you feel on a day-to-day basis. And lastly, we all experience as human beings anxiety and depression. We don't go through this life without experiencing that. So it's not about, there's no shame or stigma that's associated to having these experiences. It's about learning to move through them. And what meditation allows us to do is to fully feel. So where anxiety might be that cap of trying to keep everything together and not fully feeling the deep, dark emotions like depression and moving through it, meditation gives us the resource, the feeling of safety, that it's okay to feel and express our most uncomfortable emotions. We go through so many strange and weird experiences as humans, and sometimes it's hard to process. It's like we experience this outer and inner conflict and we absorb the negativity and the stressors of the world. Meditation teaches us that we can release these heavy burdens, these heavy thoughts, and actually choose new thoughts and choose to be present and calm in the moment. So by releasing the worry, the fear, the rumination, anxiety over the future, and learning how to invite our mind into the present moment, with each breath becoming centered and grounded, coming back again and again and again. This is what meditation teaches us. So if you find yourself going into a lot of rumination, when you meditate, try coming into the heart and the whole body. Again, practice the body scan. Become aware of your energy. Anxiety and stress, depression have a quality of energy of being trapped, compressed, and restricted, right? It's like you can't breathe. And through meditation, you learn how to open up the breath and soften the body with the breath. You allow there to be more space. So learning how to purge the stressors, the heavy energy, the responsibility, the daily responsibilities we have, and become light within ourselves. We might still have those responsibilities, but we don't carry them within our being, and we don't take things on from other people and absorb them as part of our own stress. We learn how to make those distinctions, and we learn how to manage our energy and become aware of energy through meditation. If you'd like to learn more about energy-based meditation, heart-centered meditation, please check out my website, my book, Sura Flow, where I introduce an effortless flow meditation practice. And meditation doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to try too hard. You don't have to be rigid. It can actually be a really soft, relaxing, joyful experience. And there are different gateways to get there. So the purpose of meditation isn't just to release stress. That's a byproduct. It's actually to allow yourself to know your own true self, to live as your true self, to experience the true bliss and peace you are. Thanks for listening. Namaste.